This was very chaotic. Excuse me. I'm not drunk. I swear I'm not drunk.
So it was a chance for a little celeb sighting in New York.
Okay, because we have to protect the pupils. Got a little something, something. Welcome back to another vlog. What's up, cookies? How y'all doing? Listen, I'm about to go to the gym, but also, like, I put on a little makeup because my skin is acting out of control. Like, she's not behaving at all, and I don't like it. So, I put on just a little bit of cover up, and I look like I'm about to go to, like, a cheerleading competition, don't I? Anyway, before we skedaddle, I want to show y'all something. So a brand reached out to me, and I thought this was so cool because I love stuff like this. As y'all know, my dad's a photographer, and I grew up being his little assistant everywhere he went, you know, and he had a studio, all the things. And the thing about my dad, he's always been super huge on protecting your things, like protecting your camera, protecting your DVDs, your CDs, and just like always making sure things are wrapped and have its place in a bag while you're traveling, and that you take care, just take good care of your things. So this company reached out to me. I believe they're an English brand, and the thing that popped out at me first was the functionality of their product, right? And also they have braille, like braille, raised braille on their product too. And some of y'all know my namesake. My name is Carolyn. My father's favorite aunt was named Carolyn, and she had become blind at some point, dealing with lupus, and learned how to read in braille and use braille. So that was like the first thing. I was just like, ooh, functionality. Ooh, they have braille on their product. What is going on here? But Aest Studios is the name of the company. This is sustainable packaging as well. Apparently, the creator of this brand was on the cliffs of Dover in England and had a camera on her, and had also a fashionable bag that she was carrying the camera in. And she realized, you know, the functionality of the bag and the protecting of the camera, it just wasn't going hand in hand. And she came up with a concept for these amazing, beautiful, real leather handbags. I have in this box the large shoulder bag, the capture bag. I believe this is their first collection. Like I said, sustainable packaging, girl. And let me show y'all this bag, okay? This is giving, ooh, ow, ow, wait, it's sliding off. Wait. This is a nice big box, but bigger than I can manage, obviously. So look, this is the large capsule shoulder bag. I love this. And this is all about functionality. Let me just bring the camera down a little bit so y'all can see a little bit better. But yeah, I loved it at first sight because I was like, I love the fact that it's East-West. I love this shiny leather. It just kind of reads and screams like durability to me. Here is the braille on the what's it called? The little plaque. But you also have Aest Studios here on the bottom in silver. I also love the fact that this has silver detailing. It also has this matte silver material. I just love this. And it has these dual zippers and a magnetic closure here at the top. You also have, obviously, these side pockets, magnetic closure. You know, this is perfect for like a phone or your wallet on the go. This side also. And then nothing on the back, smooth on the back, which is, I prefer. But once again, magnetic closure. It's pretty heavy. And you have these compartments in here. So it's so dope. Comes with a longer shoulder strap. There you go. Also with that matte silver detail there. And it comes, so this is the part where I'm like, oh my God, my dad would love this. So it has these, what is it called? Like separators you could snap into the bag. So here's the bag, just open concept. Ready for whatever. You could just put whatever. This can fit one of my phone tripod, right? But you can go in here and make the sections, snap them in. They have two snaps on both sides, and you can create little compartments. And for me, it's like when you have, I'm using my camera here, but like when you have certain things, it's great to have these little sections where you can keep things really organized. It has a zipper detail, a card holder in the front. Then it has this other section that's way open in the front where you can put other things. They also gifted me like this protective wrap, which I think is really pretty. But you can just like, it's made in a way where, like, let's say you take a phone, you can kind of just like fold it. And I would see my dad do this with like some of his equipment, you know, like he would wrap things up and see, like cute. It's like origami, but like in a fabric material. Yeah. And they also, oh, thank you cards, obviously. They also sent me this phone case. I don't have this size. I think this is the 15. So, but it's, I love this. There's no judging. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon with multiple products. However, if you hear me, I'll put the details below. We'll get it started. But this also has a defined card holder in that front area. But I thought this was so cool. I recently got a camera, and you see, this is my new Leica, and it came in this wrap. This wrap is much prettier, but you know what I'm saying? I'll put this in here, and it fits perfectly, okay? The little flash, little things, but it's just like it has its own little compartment, and all the other things can fit on the other side, my makeup, all that stuff. So literally love the sizing of this. It does come in a smaller size, and they do have more of like a phone holder bag for those of you that like a smaller size bag, but I wanted to go big or go home, honey. I'm gonna actually use this today because we're going to the gym. But I just love this. And I believe this one is $369. Let me double check. So this is at a retail of $369. And it's just perfect. And I really feel like, you know, as a creator, you know, I'm always going to have my bits and bobs with my cameras and my cleaners or the things to mount my camera onto a wall with, or my little tripod, all the things. And I feel like this is such a great bag. It reminds me of a lot of kind of like the size of it, the fit of it reminds me of Alaya. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't realize it has feet. Yeah, she knows what she's doing with that. I love a bag with feet. It just offers way more longevity. And then the shoulder strap just clips on here. Yeah, buddy. Wait till my dad sees this. But this is so good, and you can adjust it. Yeah, I'll adjust it. All right. Just like so. And then tuck it in. And I love this, but isn't this just a cool gift? I mean, it makes sense for my lifestyle. Tell you that much. Definitely makes a lot of sense for me. And yeah, so today I'm not carrying my camera because I'm going to the gym, running a few errands, probably stopping at the office. But I will be putting some other things in here, my notebooks and stuff, because I will stop at some point to conduct a quick meeting virtually, and I'm gonna need my notes and things. But isn't that cool? Thank you, Aest Studios, for reaching out to me first of all and gifting me this. Like, this is clutch. I probably would go for the medium too for those days that why did I put it through the thing? For those days where I am going to like an evening event, I can see the medium size or the smaller size working out in those situations. But like day to day, I'm a big bag girl, okay? So this makes sense for me. Love it. All right, let's get out of here. I need to pack this bag really quickly. What time is it? It is 11:04. Let me not forget my phone in this wrap. That would be funny. But yeah, I want to take a class that is at 12 o'clock, rounds boxing circuit. Pray for me. Pray for me. All right, look at it. Perfect. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm wearing aloe, I think that maybe year of ours, aloe yoga pants. Listen, I only wear aloe detail. Like when it comes to working out and stuff, I love the airlift leggings from aloe. It just feels a lot more secure. I feel scooped up a certain way. It just feels better. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that cold out, but I usually like to put this little jacket on. I feel like, oh my God, would I be such a dork? Would I be a dork if I actually wore boxing sneakers to this thing? Because I actually have a pair. They're meant to be more fashionable, but I am going to a boxing class. I'm going to put them on. I feel like it'll be good for me to wear and use correctly. Yeah, let's wear them. All right, let me call you back. I'm gonna go get my socks and some other things that I'm gonna put in my bag. Okay, I am back from class. It was pretty hard. I completely forgot to pack my boxing gloves and wraps. I was so like fixed on my dang shoes that I forgot to pack my own wraps. But they had them. They had them at the club. The class was really good. The class was taught by an instructor named Ugo. I forgot his last name. And he's tough. He's tough. He also teaches at a brand called Atkins Army, where he does more like full body workouts. But this was a boxing class that was definitely a lot of good focus on technique and just like combinations and stuff. I stopped at Culture Espresso for their chocolate chip cookie and their black and white cookie, which is actually to me better than the chocolate chip cookie. And then I stopped at Kona for my latte because after a class like that, I deserve. Obviously, I didn't eat the cookie yet, but I do love a good cookie. But I made, well, Trader Joe's made a arugula basil salad and I am putting it together. It's a lot. It's like I have it here and here. So I'm going to just add a little bit more Parmesan to it and see how my appetite feels after this portion. Just clean my little mess here. I kind of want to have a croissant also. But I need to eat some greens. I feel like the last few days I've just been eating bad and misbehaving and just doing like, I had Chick-fil-A the other day, which listen, ain't nothing wrong with Chick-fil-A, but I feel like I need to have greens and other things with it. I don't know. But I had a milkshake that day that I had it and I feel like I haven't been right since. I've been a little phlegmy, a little slow. I feel my whole body, and I also notice I haven't been doing my wood therapy, my lymphatic drainage, after my showers. Nor have I been doing dry brushing. Probably for like the last 2 weeks I haven't done. I just realized this morning. I was like, oh, I haven't been doing that, and I feel a little like with seasonal allergies and everything. I just kind of feel off. Mentally, I also feel. I don't want to use the word I feel mentally off. I feel mentally exhausted, like with the whole content creator rat race and keeping up with everything else and just the ebbs and flows of being an entrepreneur, finances. Um, you know, I have several other things going. Like I feel like I'm constantly running. And I went to bed at maybe like 11 last night and I didn't wake up until like 8:45 this morning. I remember I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to pee, but I woke up extremely tired still. So mentally, I'm just like always awake and my body is like feeling it. But after taking that class today, my mood balanced again because I'm not gonna lie, like I woke up kind of angry. I didn't have a real reason to be angry. The other day I woke up like that and I remember I woke up and I saw some like news reports on my phone that just kind of pissed me off about Columbus Day being reinstated and like the artifacts being taken out of the African American Museum and the Smithsonian, like denying it. So it's just like when I wake up and I see certain things, like I am fatigued by the news. I am fatigued by social media. I am fatigued by having to do social media. I would like to take like a break at some point, not a long one, but like a week or two, right? And maybe I could do it right before my contract with my agency ends, so I can just kind of like pop out, and when the agency, like when the contract is completely done. And but like y'all, I feel this sense of over it. I'm just over it, and I can't handle anyone else's over it either. Like everyone else is feeling over it, and I know, like let's say yesterday Carlos came home and he was like, I'm feeling like really heavy today, and he's like pouring himself a drink, and in the midst of it, I was editing a video that I was like an hour and 30 minutes in on. I had like maybe just 10 more minutes with it, and I really found myself looking at him and like thinking, and I'm just being completely honest, I was just like, what else is new? Like, we're always over it. We're always sad. You know what? Give me, and I literally told myself, give me 15 minutes with this. I'm almost done my project. And then I'll come out and, if you want to share with me what's going on, you can. But I literally, in that moment, I was just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't have it. I don't have it. And I've been feeling that way often. And I've been really quiet about it because I don't want to articulate it in a way where I trigger other people or make people feel that I am not available to them, or make people feel that I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's like I just don't have the capacity. I don't have the mental capacity. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the words to advise if that's what they want from me. Like, and then after an hour or so, like he had his drink, he took a walk, whatever, came back, and I was like, do you want a hug? Like, do you need to cry? He was like, no, I don't need to cry, but I could do a hug. And we did like a solid hug. We wrapped around him, and those things are very healing. But like sometimes I just don't have it for words or sitting through an active listening session. Like I'm a big active listener. So there are parts or times that I find myself like within a year, like throughout the year, like I have these moments where I'm just like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to listen to anyone. I need to hear myself and get on track with my alignment. Because I'm an empath. I take on so much, right? Just emotionally, I don't have to. It just happens. It just freaking happens. And at some points, I'm just like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. I don't have the capacity. I don't even have the capacity to do some of the stuff that I need to do for myself. Like, But yeah. But also seasonal allergies, like, girl, I can't think straight. I can't breathe. Anyway, I might take this part out and express myself differently later on, but at least I said something about it the first time. I love a good old basil. I'm just making sure. I know I did this, but sometimes I read a little bit too fast for myself. I always have to make sure that some of these things don't have anything that I don't mix well with. Like I can't do pecans, walnuts, peanuts, and sometimes basil or pesto things have walnuts. But no, this is just the lemon vinaigrette is pretty clean for me, and it's just straight basil and arugula. Very yum. It tastes really good. I like the shaved carrots. I completely understand that I can make this kit myself at home. But here's the thing. I don't got time for all that. Okay, Sharon? I got that from that guy on Instagram named Richard, where he watches other people's videos and like responds to it throughout the video. He's like, what is that, Sharon? It's like, who's Sharon? That's so funny. But no, this is so good. I'm happy with this. I might have a croissant. But anywho, I am going to eat this. I'm going to put together, I'm going to get some work done on my computer. We're going to the movies at 7:30. I'm going to get Carlos to do some work with me for the campaign that I'm working on. I need to shoot those looks. And I'm a little frustrated because the area that I live in, it's not really photogenic. It's just not. Someone asked why haven't I done more content in the Bronx, like exploring. Number one, I'm not going to do content in my neighborhood because I don't want to give away exactly where I live, right? Number two, it's been cold. I'm not going to look through the Bronx when it's cold. Now that it's warm, we'll try a few things like the gardens that I've heard about. There's certain like shopping areas or markets. Carlos is telling me that they have this like really like big Italian market where he gets some of our things when we cook on the weekends. Our big pasta, he gets everything from the Italian market. He's like, you got to come. It's like an adventure. So there will be moments where I will venture out into the Bronx, but it's been cold. I don't do well with the cold. Like if I'm outside in the cold, I'm to and from, that's it. There's nothing, I haven't been invited to anything in the Bronx yet. You get what I'm saying? But I'm going to learn and we're going to do it while it's warm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like this salad. This is very nice. I'm going to add a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. I'll call you back. It's movie night. I love the fact that we're like going to the movies in the middle of the week like this.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's movie night. Because all the tickets were just like sold out crazy anyway.
Especially for that, I was the IMAX is 77 millimeter, whatever.
Whatever. That's like what the director wants us to see it in. But IMAX, I've heard several times like IMAX is actually better than the last format. So, we take the middle option here. But we're going to see Sinners. We're at Kips Bay Movie Theater. I'm excited. I'm just excited. Like we have a little date night. Again, in the middle of the week. Usually we're like a Friday, Saturday. What are you doing? I didn't hear him. No. But yeah, we're going to take a little walk because we have some time. And I'm excited. I was just telling Carlos, like, I feel very overstimulated and overwhelmed by so many things that I'm like looking forward to just sitting for 2 hours and watching a movie and taking me to another realm mentally. So yeah, I'm excited for that. To just take a beat and be entertained by someone else instead of trying to figure out how to consistently be the entertainment. He's wearing that new hat I got him from the Hermes sample sale. We like your outfit.
Oh.
Very nice. Look, really? Fix your face.
I felt like a kid at picture day.
Oh, yeah.
Like our parents like, take a picture. Like kids look so unenthusiastic when it's the first day of school.
How about the pictures that we see when they're like, you gonna smile on picture? They be like, I'm gonna smile, and then they get their picture back and they're like this. Or doing something silly. We're both wearing denim on denim day.
I only got denim jeans. You guys are
but still, you still got denim on. But yeah. Okay, is she all right? Okay. I don't know. I don't know, but she looks tall enough to be in the WNBA, so that's cool.
She's a Finals MVP, the WNBA Finals MVP.
You can Google it. There's always a chance for a little celeb sighting in New York.
A Brooklyn ship from the Brooklyn Liberty, giving up to the girls, killing the game.
If y'all don't know, Carlos actually is a basketball fanatic. Mostly men's, but still knows quite enough about women's.
as Carlos was getting his popcorn, we were walking away. Beth Ann Artisan came out of the movie corridor. I spoke to her. I said hello. I didn't ask for a picture though. Next time I see her, I need to ask for a picture because that's not the first time I've seen her out and about. But Queen Mother was out, and she knew what movie we was here to see because she was like, "Enjoy the movie. You already know what we here to see, Miss Beth Ann." So, all right, we're approaching the IMAX theater. Y'all know I can't be doing this in there. The bootleg, I'm bootlegging in. But he got his popcorn. Y'all know I can't have corn. It smells nice, so I do miss corn. Enjoy. We'll tap in after the movie to let y'all know our thoughts, our reviews, our feelings and emotions. Ooh. Okay, bye, y'all. Okay. 1 out of 10. What would you rate it?
I'm giving it a strong 8.5. I'm giving it a strong 8.5. That's a really good movie.
I
Really good
give
movie.
it a 9.1
Okay.
because I wanted it to be a little bit more scary horror. I mean, there was a good amount of jump scares in it. But I kind of wanted to be scared after seeing it.
Right.
But I gotta say, the cinematography, like,
Yeah, it was
that's
dope.
a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
For it's like it's a thriller, all that, and I'm just like, it's so beautiful. It was just a beautiful movie.
Had a lot of underlying messages, I feel. Obviously,
did.
the brilliance of the director and the producer.
Yeah, it did. It did, for sure. But I think definitely watch out. I understand why people have seen it a few times because it is worth seeing, like, on the IMAX screen. I kind of still want to see it on the 40 millimeter film thing. I'm interested now. I'm like, what's the difference? I want to see. But it was thoroughly enjoyed. Thoroughly enjoyed it, for sure. I'm glad we made a date night out of it and got to see it in the theater, which is like rare to catch a movie in theater these days. Like, sometimes time goes by so quickly and then it's streaming, and then we don't really get the full effect. But that was good. It was good.
Yeah, really good.
We don't want to spoil anything, but Michael B. Jordan did amazing.
Yeah.
I think everybody involved in the film, like, yeah, I get it. All right, let's get home safely. I have to tinkle. The bathrooms were full. I don't like it. There's too many people in the bathroom. Ooh. So we're heading home.
Yep.
All right, bye, Cookies. See y'all tomorrow. Cookies. So I literally just got finished filming my Friday video talking about spring, summer, investment worthy situations or just mindset. And now I'm about to prepare to head out with Carlos. He's going to help me today and shoot some looks for Alice and Olivia. I'm actually wearing the one set because I thought it would be cool to wear this top and bottom, but y'all didn't really see it in the video, but whatever. So yeah, I am just making sure that I got the video wrapped up, answering some emails. Y'all, one of my clients, she has one of her first shoots today, and she's out of state, so it's not like something I could be on set for, but I sent her like a shoot list, just an overall guide on how to keep pace for the photo shoot and kind of like what to expect and what to share with the photographer. So I was just reading her email about some of the things that she's preparing for and sent her an email back just like letting her know, like, you'll be great today, you'll be fine, everything will work out. Make sure you speak up and ask to see images as you're going and just be mindful of everything. And always ask, like, if my hair is out of place, does this look funny? Don't forget to change your lipstick color, like that type of thing. So wish her luck on her shoot. And we're shooting 3 looks. I'm thinking we go to my office because that would be a good spot for me to change in and out of clothes with, and use the grocery store nearby for one of the looks, to use the flower district nearby for one of the looks, and there's another, use one of the parks in that neighborhood for the last look. So want to shoot those things really quickly, come home, edit everything because it's due tomorrow. a piece of content from this video is due tomorrow. There's something else I have to do today. Y'all, I got a whole bunch of new notebooks to stay organized. Hold on, let me show you.
Throw a load of laundry in, right?
Yeah, you could start that. I don't care about the noise. I'm talking on YouTube though. I'm filming my vlog. So I got these the other day from McNally Books. And these are all different brands, I think. This one is Petit Gourmet, Notem Studio, and Papier. But I thought these were so cool. This is a page-a-day planner. And I love this because it can really give you a lot more space to list out what you have to do each day. It gives you a schedule. You create the time. You create the day and date, today's priorities, and a to-do list. And then it has like a month in advance also where you can kind of notate little things. But what really attracted me was like the day-to-day situation. Because I have a weekly planner, but I feel like it's not enough space to note for everything for each day. And then I got a notebook that is just freehand, nothing, no grid, no lines on the pages. This is for like some of my creative things where I'm developing imagery for packaging for Noir Bud or something like that. And then I have this bigger notebook for content creation, right? So on each page you have a blank one and a lined one, and then it has the date and subject. So let's say, for instance, let me see, one day I had like a couple things to do. So I had my Worn Three Ways Wednesdays theme, and then the outfits that I wore, and then Alice and Olivia, the looks that I need to develop video for, and then the buy list, the Met Gala episode that I did, and just kind of detailing what I'm going to talk about, or like giving myself a little outline. So I love that. And then this book is for my clients, and also for the program that I am facilitating, and basically all the meeting notes. This one is pretty basic. It just has subject, but I liked it because it's lined. It's like a regular notebook. But I love stuff like this. I was very excited every year when we had to go shopping for school. Like, I'm a notebook girly. I love binders. I love dividers. I love pens. Everything had to be themed. Remember Lisa Frank? Hello, okay, Hello Kitty. Yeah, I was one of those girls. Yeah. And then my backpack would be out to here, looking like a big old dork. I didn't care. At least I had my papers. So anyway, I'm going to resettle myself, get ready, because we're about to go quickly shoot these looks. Do you want to take the train or do you want to drive?
We can take the train. Put me in the zoo.
We're going to take Carlos is taking the last time, so I've been on a train with him, I think, twice. Once, we went to take a train in our old neighborhood where the train was actually above ground. And we got to the platform, and one of the trains, like, zoomed by, like an express train, and it shook the platform. And he has, like, a fear of heights. And it kind of, like, made him dizzy. He was like, nah, I'm not going through with this. Like, we got to get down. And we left the train station. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
That's so funny.
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm sorry. But this time, and then another time, we took the L train, which is underground, and we took it to Penn Station. We took the L to the A, and we went to the Nas concert. And he was fine with that. So today we're taking another underground train. This way you'll actually see like my route to the city and my route to my office. And it's basically 2 trains, local and express. But oh my God, he's gonna come with me to the city and take the train. This is amazing. I'm excited. Oh, it's bring your boyfriend to work day. All right, let me get into something a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more train appropriate since we're taking the train. And I'm gonna pack everything in like a garment bag so it doesn't get wrinkled. I have a steamer in my office, but we'll tune in. Y'all come with us on this ride today. BTS of getting content done. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah?
You know, he's a driver. He's not usually a pedestrian like us, like some of us.
Elevators, third enter elevators in service. Thanks for riding with us.
Skipping. She don't skip. Hold on.
There's always something going on in New York. It said, oh, Free Palestine?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we got the first look in. I'm gonna go back to the office and change. But yeah. We're on the final look. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Are you liking your job today?
You tell me, how am I doing?
I think you're doing good. I mean, when I sit with the footage, I've looked at the footage. It looks good. It looks usable. You know, we'll edit it and whatnot.
It's always about the edits.
Yeah. So I'll take control over that, you know. But yeah. I like this last look. It's very like Carrie Bradshaw, but I can't wear this jacket with it. This is a Gap jacket. We'll cross the street and go into the park, darling. Hello, cutie patootie. We're finished.
Done.
We even had lunch at Aest Studios, and then of course my afternoon favorite drink. Now we're heading home. Thank you. Did you have fun at all, or it was just oh, that's nice. Okay, good. Okay, good. All right. I'm glad you enjoyed it at some way. All right. Oh my gosh, cookies. So we only have a few minutes, but I'm getting ready to go to the Bergdorf Goodman and Ferragamo cocktail. This is Maximilian Davis's first time at Bergdorf, and I literally had an outfit in mind, and y'all, it was not in the apartment. It was in the storage unit in the last bin on the bottom under 3 other 40-gallon containers. Thank God Carlos was home so he can help me pull it down. But the thing is, I had to steam the pants, put the outfit on, paint my raggedy looking ass nails. I did my own pedicure. I almost messed it up looking for these pants, but I'm wearing this Eterne bodysuit with these Fille Noel harem pants. Stay tuned for the final look. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I gotta sit down. Okay. I was caught up. I got busy. I had client meetings back to back. I had to wash my hair, do my pedicure. Jesus. Oh. These moments, like more structure. He's a structured guy. I think this could be, this could be something. Okay, let me, I don't know what bag I'm going to wear. Would it be wrong to wear Bottega? What time is it? I'm just gonna clip. Oh my God, I need to go now. It's 4:27. I know there's gonna be traffic. Okay. I'm just gonna clip my nails because that's where like most of the icky look is on the tips. Okay. Dang. So it's like, right? It just looks better. It just looks better. And then I'll file them in the Uber over there. I wish I had like a little, I wish I pulled the trigger on so many Ferragamo bags that I saw on sale. I'm so annoyed with myself. Like the Wanda bag, that would have been perfect. But I really want a hug bag. Ooh.
Just gonna go with this. It's Italiano too. We gotta go.
Gorgeous portraits up here. Timeless Women in New York by Jason Bard.
Pay attention, you gotta start singing something.
And you just close it.
So if you wish. Oh, not yet, not yet.
You gotta sing, son.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I love you.
I'm sorry. Hi, cookies. Whew, your girl's exhausted. I was out. I think I got home around like 11:30 or so last night, and I had a good time at Christian's house with his family and friends. It was really cute. It was his first time hosting a get together at his house with more than one person, and also just like he's an interior decorator, so he has been taking his time putting together his own. Oh, actually, I forgot to put something on. He's been just taking his time putting together his apartment, and I think the final pieces have come in for him, and he's like, the apartment is gorgeous. But yeah, so he was just like nervous and excited to like have everyone over to like experience what he had been working on within his home space, and it really came together. It was really beautiful. But yeah, so the event at Bergdorf yesterday, and I don't want to be too long-winded about it, how I usually am, because I also don't want to like say the wrong thing. And I also feel that certain experiences happen for you to learn a valuable lesson, to become stronger. So the event at yesterday was Bergdorf welcoming Maximilian Davis, the creative director of Ferragamo, to the store. And yesterday morning they had a breakfast product development kind of session with the sales associates at Bergdorf, and Max showed up and helped with the explanation of the collection that they're getting in store right now, because they're going to have just a wider range of selections from the brand in comparison to other stores, and a wider range of the shoe collection as well. So obviously their relationship is thick, you know, and so him showing up to do an in-store event, 2 in-store events, is a big deal. And they even reported about it in WWD, which I saw later in the afternoon. Like, I was RSVP for this event. I was invited to this event through Jerry, my sales associate at Bergdorf. So yeah, this was a big deal for him to be showing face at an American store. So I was pretty psyched for this situation, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I want to ask him a few questions. I want to, get some photos of him with him, because usually Bergdorf events are a little bit more intimate. There's not a lot of people there. This one was a little bit different. I feel like this one wasn't really like private clients of Bergdorf's. This was like some of the who's of fashion and whatnot. Like Hot Lamode was there. OK Dion was there. So there was a couple really well-developed influencers that have a very large following on several platforms and are known for their work and are highly respected in the space of fashion as an influencer slash creator. So when I first got there, I was kind of like, ooh, okay, this isn't normally like the same faces that I see at Bergdorf events. This is a little bit more cool. So like Jerry's also servicing a client in the store, like last minute they came in or whatever. So I'm up there by myself and Max is there. Linda Fargo is also there. Tracy Ellis Ross is there dressed in Ferragamo. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I'm like kind of like tripping out. And then this guy comes up to me named Justin, who works in finance, knows I think the CEO of Ferragamo really well. And he came up to me and sparked a conversation, in which I was really grateful for, because I was like obviously nervous or whatever. And like, even though I come across like highly sociable and like we have a good kiki, when I'm in those situations, I'm a little awkward, or I feel a little like I'm not really supposed to be here. It's not okay to say, but like I do sometimes feel like I don't fit. And this is a feeling that I often felt when I worked in high-end luxury, especially when I was working in the buying office at Saks Fifth Avenue. I was like very out of sorts, or just like not feeling like they thought I belonged or that I had something to offer. Anyway, so I know that's not true about who I am and what I know, my expertise and my experience now. I know that. But I'm human. I have insecurities and I feel uncomfortable mainly around luxury, high-end fashion people that we know of and, respect and whatever. Anyway, so I saw that Tracy leaves and I'm like, maybe she went to the bathroom. She came back. She actually left for another event. And I was like, damn, I didn't even get to like, usually I try my best to like shoot my shot and say hello to somebody. This would have been my second time speaking with her if I landed it, but I didn't. She left, but she looked so pretty and just, I love Tracy Ellis Ross. Oh my gosh, she's my fashion inspo to the T. But Maximilian obviously was still there, and it looked like he was just getting approached by several different people, like some interviews too, being photographed. And, I'm like, the guy, Justin, was like, you should like try and speak to him now. Like, it's not too many people. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I kind of was like hanging around till like one or two people kind of went away. And he actually approached me a little bit. Like I was in closer proximity, but he was like, hey, how are you? Shook my hand. And I was like, how are you feeling, first of all? Because I know it's like pretty intense just to like, be in town for the Met Gala, be doing this thing. And, this is his first American store event. So we talked about that. He was like, they're making it seem like this is my first time in America. Like I've been in America. I don't know where this thought came from, but yeah. And then he was like, I am overwhelmed, but like I'm grateful. I feel good. And I was like, can you tell me who you're dressing for the Met Gala? He was like, no. And I was like, okay. I was like, but I do know like you've been dressing Michael B. Jordan and some other people. I didn't mention Lakeith Stanfield, but that's one. And then I was like thinking about later, I was like, maybe he's dressing Tracy too. Lakeith Stanfield actually came into the store at the end of the event. But anyway, I told him that, I am a creator and that I am working on developing like my way of reporting and doing interviews and whatnot. And I was like, do you mind if like we take a little shot for my YouTube channel? He told me no. And I was like, okay, all right. But he was so nice about it, right? And as I'm speaking to him, this man comes, and I believe this is maybe someone who's like his publicist or working with Bergdorf to like help him know which interviews or what people are coming in and who's up next type of thing. But that guy actually was kind of like annoyed with, because some fashion people really have this way about them that it's like, who are you? Okay, anyway, like you don't exist. And it's like, it's just me and Max. And he comes up to him and he's just like, yeah, so like, here's another champagne. And like, if you need another one, like, can you just tell me, keep them coming? And I'm like, okay, and at the end of the day, like, I get it. Like I am nobody to them. I am not someone that can bring the brand up another notch in the list index. Like, I do not have that power, right? And I get that. However, human being to human being, be a gentleman. Hello, excuse me, how are you? It takes literally 3 seconds. And the guy didn't have it, right? And I was just like, ew, that's so ugly. So anyway, I was like, all right, I totally get it. I hope you have a smooth Monday. And I can't wait to see like what comes about, kind of thing. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, my ego was burned when he told me no. Cause I was just like, it's for my cookies. Like, I want to show them that I was like here with you, type of thing. Or just like, I don't know, being two Black people in fashion, or just like someone who just respects his word. But at the end of the day, like, these people don't owe us shit, right? They don't owe us nothing. They don't owe us a picture. They don't owe us a I love you bag. They don't owe us a thank you for supporting me. They don't owe us nothing. Like, everybody loves them. Everybody supports them. There was another creator that actually spoke about this on TikTok. He was like, they don't owe you shit. Like, I'm just happy for the encounter. And I am happy for the encounter. What I do think, it's been 10 minutes. See, I haven't kept you long. I was trying to be mindful here. But what I will say is this, these are some of the thoughts that have come up. And this is just naturally, I'm just sharing my thoughts with you. I felt embarrassed that I even asked him, because I should have just known. He don't know me from a can of paint. He doesn't know my platform. He can't trust that I'm using his likeness in a positive way or not, right? Totally get it. I felt embarrassed that I asked him, but I'm always happy that I shoot my shot. I also feel like I should have prepared myself a little bit better with my intro conversation, or how to really open up the conversation. I should have asked him something about helping me pick a handbag that he favors for a night like tonight, because I had a Fendi bag. I don't have a Ferragamo bag, but maybe I could have asked him that, like, what's your favorite bag? Maybe I could have asked him a question of, what's something that you're looking forward to after the Met is over? What is something that you feel about influencers in the space? Like, also, I could have been like, I'm writing an article. Can I ask you a question? Like, I should have just approached it a little bit differently. I should have said something to the guy that was with him that interrupted us and say, hi, my name is, However, I did get a really great conversation with Linda. She's so easy to talk to. Oh my God, so nice. I also met two creators that I follow online that were like funny as hell. Like, we were girls grilling that night, last night. And and I also realized sometimes it doesn't matter what you look like. Like, some of these fashion people do not care about you, okay? Because like, when I first got into Bergdorf, there were like several people. The merchandising team came up to me and was like, you look fab. And I was like, thank you. I feel good. I feel beautiful. The fashion people, merchandise department telling me I look good. Okay. Like, I did something right putting this look together. Okay, I felt good. Even two patrons, two people shopping in Bergdorf followed me in the shoe department just to ask me where I got my pants from. So it's like, I felt like I'm of influence. I'm of, I understand, like, I'm a style mood board for some people, but for most people in the fashion world that I used to be more a part of, and that I'm becoming more a part of, or reporting more on, they don't care. They don't give a shit, okay? They don't care that I literally just spent more than $1,000 on a pair of shoes just for the event, so I can say, hey. But he did notice the shoes. He was like, I saw you with the shoes. They're very nice on you. I was like, thank you. But anyway, it's definitely, I have a mix of emotions about the encounter, because, I felt like I fumbled. I felt like I'm not cool enough. I feel like I'm not accomplished enough. I feel
glad that I was brave enough to say something. I was glad that I got into the event that was reported on by WWD, right? I'm glad for those moments. I'm glad for meeting Linda, right? And even when we were leaving, she saw Jerry and I. She was like, I knew you two would be leaving together. This is so cute. Y'all are fab. Like, she's just very nice lady. And then when I was waiting for my Uber, Lakeith Stanfield and his girlfriend walked through in all Ferragamo. And I was like, hi. I didn't really, at that point, my ego was bruised. I felt bad. I felt like running out of there anyway and covering my damn head. But I did speak to them, and they looked really beautiful and like ethereal. So I'm glad for the moments that I experienced overall. And the next time around, like, I need to just kind of like stay grounded, be more confident in myself. Don't ask for some shit. You know what? And also just be like, can I ask you a few questions? I want to interview you for my article, and just be more bold and just be emboldened. Everyone else is being emboldened to be certified racist in this country. Why can't I be emboldened to just be a freaking fashion reporter like I want to be? Someone did explain his energy. The merchandising team said he's so calm with such high frequency. Very grounded young man. I aspire, actually, Max. I definitely aspire. But I do think I feel inspired to write an article about my encounter with him, being a content creator, feeling unprepared mentally, and feeling, what I've expressed to y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all about that because it was, I haven't even told Carlos. Like, I told him, I was like, I don't know, I'm so bothered, or like I'm kind of sad about my experience. I don't want to talk about it. I'll tell you when I get home. And when I got home, he was like, you want to talk about it? I was like, no. And I actually I'm not typically like that. But that's how I know I was feeling embarrassed of myself for different reasons. And now I do know that some of them are ridiculous. But I didn't even want to talk about it. Because I was just like, well, if you knew what happened, then I'm going to be even more embarrassed. I look like a fool. So I'm just sharing it. And I know you guys are going to like say all these nice things. You don't have to. Please don't. This is not for like a reach of sympathy. I'm just literally like, please understand. I'm just sharing, like, I felt low so many times in this fashion industry. And it's sometimes moments like this what makes me think like, see, this is why I left in 2015 and I didn't want to come back. But the content that I do and my passion and just innate feel for this stuff, it brought me back to it in this way as a creator. So it's like, I can't really run from it. I live and breathe fashion. I love fashion. I love every facet of it. I love everything that goes into it, the behind the scenes mostly, and that's some part that I really would just like to expose in my storytelling and my experience. And this is, like I said, this is not for y'all to be like, oh, Carolyn, it's okay. Like, no, we know it's going to be fine. I'm just having a moment because I felt similar to how I felt when I was told I should quit my job in buying because I didn't ask enough questions, or she just didn't see that the role was fitting for me, or that she just didn't understand how I even like the industry. Instead of just seeing that here I am, a young Black girl just out of college, making her family proud to even have a job in the world of the recession at that time. And I just wanted to soak up everything in front of me and not look like an idiot or say something stupid, and just be a sponge and then apply it after a 6-month curve and feel strong enough to even feel like my questions mattered, or even know what kinds of questions to ask. This woman that was my boss at Saks Fifth Avenue at the buying program, she had made me feel so small and so unworthy of the experience. And like there was supposed to be a specific way to approach working in this field, or that you had to be a specific mold. And I felt like I didn't fit that mold for anybody in fashion at that time. And while I've drifted far away from that feeling since then, because of my experience, because of the way I do things, that slither of a moment last night made me feel like that 22-year-old girl again, who just felt like she didn't have a place in a space that she studied and dreamt about all her life to get to, and left her family in Baltimore for. And it was just a little slither, but we gonna be all right. Lesson learned from many moments of last night, and I'm okay. I just hate when that little girl felt, because I never wanted her to feel like that ever again. The girl inside of me, that version of me, she was triggered last night. So that's all. I'm fine. We're gonna I have to do so much work today, but I really just want to go down to Soho, get a couple pastries, feel the warmth, wear a nice little outfit, I don't know, and then come right back home. Like, I want to spend like 2 hours max down there so I can get thoroughly annoyed by the tourists in town and then come right back home and finish my work. But thank you for letting me share for freaking 20 minutes. Wow, I'm a jerk. I tried. I'm not going to try and film it shorter either. All right, y'all. I'll tap back in when we're outside, yes? Okay, so here's my final look. Let me just smooth that out. So I did my hair yesterday really quickly. Hanes t-shirt rolled up the sleeve, has a pocket. My Bottega, I'm finally wearing my Loewe drape pants with a pair of Vans. I do have a pair of heels in my bag just in case, I don't know. I just put them in my bag. I figured I need to start packing my heels more often. And yeah, that's it. Oh, and some old Loewe frames I haven't worn in a long time, but really were chic. Are chic. I don't know if I should wear my hair like messy, like, yeah, this I like better. Yeah, this is a vibe. Yeah. No real part, just winging it. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take you guys to 3 places that I like to get a little pastry, a little coffee, a little pick-me-up, and a black and white cookie, not what you would expect to be a black and white cookie. So let's go, and then we're gonna come back home and work. Okay, bye. All right, so we hit up Soho. I got sidetracked at a couple of places and also ran into some of my old friends, y'all. Soho is good for that. On any given day of the week, you're gonna run into someone you know. But we're heading to Culture Espresso on 38th and 6th. Usually there's a line, but it goes quick because everybody know what they're there for. Some cookies and shit. So, let's see. Oh, no line. Yay. Hopefully they have the cookies and shit. Let's see. They do have cookies. More so known for their chocolate chip cookie, which, listen, they're good, but I like a good crispy cookie, honestly. And I'm sure that they are as good as New York tells us it is. But I prefer the black and white cookie, which is actually a dark and white chocolate chip cookie. And it looks as good as it tastes. Okay. I'm gonna get like 4. made it so perfect. But also the key is to tell them not to make it. The key is to make it less sweet, not like 2 pumps of whatever sweetener you're getting, but the coconut vanilla mix with just like I guess 1 pump, the oat milk, and their coffee beans that they use. They're like Hawaiian coffee roasters, so it just tastes so rich and smooth. I love Kona coffee, but yeah. I think they have like 3 locations in the city. This one is right next to Grand Central in Pershing Square. I think that's how you pronounce it. But girl, it's my go-to. But we about to get on this train and on the 6th, like Jenny on the block, and go home to the boogie down. But yeah, this is the Grand Central Station, y'all. She cute or whatever, you know. Very I Am Legend nostalgic vibes. You know it was filmed up on the platform above there. But let me carry these bags and head on home. Yes, and get some work done. Carlos is home. He's upset because the office didn't have any power or lights, and he had several appointments today. He had to cancel all of them because whoever manages the office like didn't get things done correctly. So he's mad at home with canceled appointments and not feeling his best, like he feels like he has a cold or something. So it just got dark, cloudy. So let's go home, see how he's feeling. Maybe one of these little treats can give him a pick-me-up because he needs it. But all right, y'all, let's go home. What's up, Cookie? I'm in the office, and basically I'm just testing out the lamp in here to see like how bright it is. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. It's Sunday. I think I said that. I don't know if I said it. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Girl, I just been working on my laptop the entire day. I literally woke up at 6:30 this morning. By 7 a.m., I don't have matcha powder. I don't know where that thing. I think Carlos threw it out by accident and doesn't want to tell me because I yelled at him about my water bottle that he tried to take. But didn't have matcha, didn't have oat milk. Carlos has a bad cold that just, he's out for the count, honey. And I was like, I had so much work to get done that I didn't do by Friday evening, and it's now Sunday morning. I went ahead and ordered a Starbucks drink, had it delivered, and just got straight to work on admin, editing videos, sending out numerous emails. Schedule send, love that. Flushing through my client's program that's starting this week, flushing through a class program that anyone could partake in. It's going to be a 10-week program that starts in June. Flushing out new content creator direction for myself. I'm actually going to be my own case study starting ASAP. Like I'm starting something new that I want to see how it works. And I'm going to be my own guinea pig when it comes to the content creator industry and world. And I want to see how it helps my overall community building, growth, and just how I present online overall. Mostly on Instagram and TikTok, but I do have a different approach that I want to try for YouTube as well. But yeah, and then I picked up the room in here because it was crazy. You know how like you can go through so many purses and find at least 1 or 2 lip products that you were like, I've been looking for this. So basically I did that, girl. I'll post a picture. There were so many lip products in all of my bags and little baguettes that live in the bags. I just cleaned everything out to start fresh. I was going to try to attempt to create an outfit for this after party that I'm going to for the Met Gala tomorrow, but my brain is done, child. She's tired. So I'm going to just wake up early tomorrow morning, go through some magazines, get some inspo. I really do need to swap in the spring summer wear because it's getting a little bit more consistent around here. And yeah, this week I want to finalize the things that I need to get to finish the clothes, the curtains, the track for the curtains, the carpet, 1 or 2 pieces of furniture, like a like a little shelving unit for bags and sunglasses and jewelry pieces so it can all just live in here. A couple more shelving units. I still have not done that, to add to this shoe unit, as well as a clothing unit for above the rack that runs across with clothes, so I can put handbags on top of those or shoes on top of those. So yeah, I want to definitely get everything done by the end of this week for the cloffice, just to move forward, because I can't. And the only thing, like the furniture pieces I really want to get is like a longer desk in here and one or two like slim chairs that I can use when I'm doing straight to camera content. But yeah, y'all, that's all I've just been doing all day. It's just like noggin work, and wearing my blue light frames, okay, because we have to protect the pupils. But anyway, Carlos went to go get some food. He wanted some Chinese food. We had chicken noodle soup early because this man been breathing so heavy, just like like you are breathing outward into our shared air. And I know you're going to get me sick. I'm annoyed. And it's not even like I can't even just spray down and wipe down surfaces. Like the whole air is freaking contaminated because God. Oh, why are men such babies when they have colds? It's so annoying. Like literally at one point I was annoyed with him and I put my headphones in so I didn't hear the sighing and huffing and puffing. He was saying something. He said something to me about a particular Gigi Hadid and whoever guy she's dating, that they're an odd couple. And I heard half of what he said, but I looked at him. I said, "What was that?" He said, "Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were working." Yes, leave me alone, sickie. Some people are like, "Why are you mean to Carlos? Do you live with a man?" I mean, obviously, girl. A straight man. Do you live with a straight man? Nah, not even that, because some of my gay friends are very sensitive men too. And I'm just like, you know what? All the men in my life, leave me alone. I have a very low tolerance and patience with men sometimes. I'm just like, I see why women are lesbians. Like, y'all are freaking nuts. They're just needy. They're needy. They don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to find anything on their own. They leave everything a mess. He made himself steak last night, and then I went into the kitchen to heat up some food. The kitchen was a mess, man. He's just sitting there eating. The steak is so good. I bet it is. Look how dirty this stove and everything else is. Did you vacuum? I need to get out the house tomorrow, don't I? I know. He's going to be here tomorrow, too. He's going to be working from home sick tomorrow, as I'm working from home as well, trying not to get sick with the shared air that he's just breathing into so hard. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm going to pick up tomorrow when we're out and about for the Met Gala festivities. Pray for me. I'm going to spray some stuff in the back of my throat for immunity build. All right now. Good chatting with you. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're enjoying this vlog so far, yeah? All right now. Bye, Cookie. What am I gonna wear tonight? Okay, Cookie, wait, it's so dark. Now, can't even see me. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what route I want to go, and this is it's something, and I'm trying to figure like this shoe or this shoe, or hold please for the next combination. Look, I'm not feeling it. I don't like it. And then I like had the nerve to pair it with these boots because I want to wear them so bad. There's something, and it's like the dandy. It's not necessary. It's a rose, but the dandy. Yeah. Carlos said he's not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it either. But I do have another outfit I could do with these shoes. I don't like my makeup. I think I went too hard. It's okay. It'll wear well later, I'm hoping. Okay. So here is the third cream vibe. So I'm kind of feeling this a little bit more, but honestly, the first look is my favorite out of all the creams now. But obviously a different lace top, still high neck. The jacket is all the way on, the Line by K moment. And then I have the Tory Burch boots. I just feel like, do I feel like my best self in the first outfit? Yes, but let me try something with a pinstripe suit. Okay, so here's the thing. It is raining, it's cold. I feel my best self. I feel warm. Y'all know I don't like being cold. And this to me is actually the vibe, the energy that I want to go with. And I'm going to tell you a couple reasons why. The pinstripe, number one. The tailoring to this shirt that I actually had on my own website about 2 years ago for gray layers. At that point, it was in the 808, but I love the fact that it has this 2-panel button area, and then it also has this asymmetrical cascading moment, and also these beautiful details on the wrist sleeve that I'm going to roll the jacket up a certain way so it's always visible. And I also have room to wear my nice watch and all that. And I love the pleated ruffle detail at the neck as well. Again, covering my neck so I can stay warm. This is a Sunder Bay suit, a company that no longer exists. And I'm also going to wear these boots with this look because I really want to wear these boots. And I feel like it's fun. It's not totally expected with when you look at the detail. I'm going to curl my hair a little bit tighter so I can wear it up and have like some tendrils and stuff like that. Maybe even something in the front. I don't know. I'm not. Oh, yes, we're going to do tendrils in the front. Yes. Okay, I'm living for that. That is. Okay, we're going to curl her. But for now, I'm going to finish stream the red carpet moment so I can get really great information pertaining to the looks, inspiration. When I saw Pharrell Williams' outfit, I was like, is he mad about something? Like, why didn't he come correct? But he said that his jacket is pinstripes, but out of pearls. The pinstripe detail is out of pearls. And I actually was just like, that's a flex. But also doesn't read so easily. But again, that's why I'm going to listen to the live stream so I can pick up on all the details that they're speaking on when it comes to the pieces that they are wearing. So in the meantime, I am going to disrobe and get more comfortable so I can watch these things in peace. And I'm also going to just steam these a little bit before it's time to leave, or actually a little bit before I have to make my actual YouTube and short form videos based on what is on the actual the red carpet. But yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Y'all know I'm more comfortable wearing black. I think that the other outfit is very, like the first look was very beautiful. The mix of lace and all that stuff, I'm into it just for another moment. And also with the flat shoe that I showed, the flat Chanel Oxford shoe, I think that was just a better way to go. And I'm also wearing a t-shirt bra from Nuea. Nuea has this little scallop detail. So I'm just comfortable, okay? And that's what I want to be. Because can I also admit, like,
this super fine black tailoring theme for the Met. It's about menswear. It's about black men. It ain't about us tonight. Let them have it. It ain't, I don't need to feel, you know what I'm saying? It's about them. Let's enjoy them. But I'm going to enjoy this red carpet. Let me go get my computer so I can watch and do the things like a good fashion reporter journalist does. Okay, I'm feeling a little stressed because the red carpet is still going. Kim K hasn't shown up. The Kardashians haven't showed up. Rihanna hasn't showed up, but she did show her baby bump outside of the Mark Hotel. As I predicted, she was pregnant. I still need to curl my hair. I still need to wrap up my findings from all the looks today. I don't think I'm going to be able to film either form of content and make it to the party. It looks like I'm going to be up all night because what I would want to do instead is to get home and film everything when I get home. So I'm looking like 10:30, get to the party. But then again, it's like they're still at this gala. The people who are hosting the party is Doechii and Janelle Monáe. They're not going to be at this thing that early. But then again, it's like you want to get there as a guest earlier so you don't have to deal with like door issues and stuff and get a good seat because I'm a grown woman wearing heels outside. So, oh my goodness. The show, it's still going. People are still arriving. It's gonna be a late night, isn't it? Oh my God. All right, so we're dressed and ready to go. I have on my pinstripe suit, my not what you would expect boots with this outfit, black button up or ruffled collar stand-up shirt, and my handy dandy Chanel bag. Really, I'm carrying this so I can bring my camera and some other little bits, but it's the look. I'm second guessing it because I really want to just wear loafers with this look because I feel like that's what's normal. But I'm going to stick to this. I look okay. Okay, so we're in the car and I was going down the FDR, which is basically, if you guys aren't from here, a highway that runs from the Bronx all the way down to the tippy end of Manhattan. And I was like, you know what? It's on the east side. I was like, you know what? Let me take a right turn and go towards Fifth Avenue and 86 where the Met is. Because I feel like I have time. I feel like a lot of people just finished arriving. Like Rihanna just showed up at the Met. And I'm like, Doechii and Janelle Monáe are not going to be running to this after party of theirs. They're, you know, and I'm already hitting traffic. We're on 87th Street and the Metropolitan is like 80 something. So I'm just like, let me just get in where I fit in and see if there's any hoorah happening outside the Met that I can get footage with or whatever, considering I wasn't one of those folks that were determined enough. Ooh, all the sprinters are here. Oh my God, look, all the sprinters are here for all the people that are that are already in there. Yeah, let's just drive up and see what's going on. So we have the barricades. I heard a stampede broke the barricade, and people were like just acting up. So I'm just curious. I never have been around in this neighborhood the day of the Met Gala, and I figured I'm in a car, I'm safe by myself. Let me see what it's doing, what's going on. So yeah. Here's the thing. I don't think they pull up to the front steps, do they? Well, I'm not sure, but gosh, this car smells like cigarettes. Carlos smokes, he gardens. He doesn't smoke nicotine, he smokes the other thing. And his car stinks, and I'm just hoping I don't smell like this when I get out the car. I should have brought the perfume with me. She looks like a stylist, but yeah, we're gonna see if there's anything to see. Okay, they do walk in the front. Oh, I didn't realize that. So here's the tent, guys. Wow. And they just want people to keep moving. I get it. We're just going
We're just recording all the people. Oh wow. I don't know. I'm smiling so hard. Oh my God, Rihanna just walked in. Look at it. Look at the thing. Oh my God. I'm so happy I drove past here because yes. Why not? Who is there? Oh, I have to keep moving. I don't want to get caught up. I don't want to get caught up, honey. Them and their things. But yes. Oh my God. I'm so happy. Wait, I'm actually really happy I drove by. I got a little something, something. I feel like I was there, you know, in the mix. Or I was on the stairs. Yes. Okay, wow. That was cool. All right, listen. Is that Tanika? I don't think that's Tanika. That'd be crazy. No, I don't think that's Tanika. Oh, I'm sorry. You want us to... Okay. I'm running a red light though. I don't, as long as y'all okay with it. I don't want no problems now, damn it. Don't say nothing. All right, so I'm heading to the public hotels. This is so, I can't wait to see the exhibit up front. I had asked, I emailed someone that had RSVP'd she and invited her to the press preview. I emailed them. Girl, they didn't email me back. It's okay. Maybe they'll email me for another private tour. That would be cool. But either way, I'm definitely so excited to see the exhibit. It's going to be there until the end of October, which is a little longer than normal. So obviously, and also this Met Gala has already risen 31 or 33 million dollars, which is the highest grossing Met Gala to date in the 77 years it has been around. That, you can't tell me that's not black excellence, okay? Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna mosey down to public hotel because, like I said, these girls just pulled up. Like, they're just getting there. They're wrapping up the carpet, but they also have an experience to have inside where they get some food, which also Chef Kwame, I heard that he is chefing it up for tonight's gala. I am so jealous. Chef Kwame's food is so good. So like an African Caribbean cuisine. So they're chefing it up with him, and I don't know who's performing, but we shall see by the time I probably get down to the thing. Yes, all my friends and I, like, we're texting each other. Love Cardi B, love Rihanna and her pregnant belly. Another Met Gala reveal for us. Amazing. Really, her reveal happened at the hotel, but I knew it. I called it. Because I was just so confused about, like, where she's been. Anyway, let's get down to the after party. Granny is out, y'all. I can't believe this. I'm really outside tonight. And, like, willingly, even though I don't like my outfit. Okay, bye now.
That was never asked.
First of all, this humidity is so rude. Oh my goodness. I really used to be this girl who partied like this. And like, oh, my hair didn't used to frizz up like this either. It was nice. They had French fries. That was nice. But I literally, I was thinking about work the whole time. I was like, I need to get home. I want to organize my things so I can film immediately. But even now, I'm like, I can't really, I look crazy. I would have to kind of re-spruce everything and just shoot it in the early morn, because this is not how I want to present. Ugh. But anyway, it was cute. It was nice. We did not wait for Doechii or Janelle Monáe to show up. These people are just leaving the Met. And my feet were starting to hurt a little bit in a way that I'm just like, I'm not into letting my feet hurt like this anymore. Like, I'm just not. But I do kind of want to go to the downtown area to see if the Cipriani party, if we can get a sighting of Rihanna. I kind of feel like do it. Like, I feel like being that person today where I scout out little areas where people could possibly turn up and possibly get a photo opportunity or just a sighting. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Let me see. How far is it to get to Cipriani? I appreciated them, like, playing music I actually used to club with. The Yin Yang Twins. Y'all, I lost my little mind when that started playing. How long does it take to get to Cipriani?
We are all set. Let's go.
12 minutes. You know what? That isn't much of a sacrifice. Yeah, it's not that far. Let's go to Cipriani. So it's oddly quiet in the neighborhood of Wall Street. I don't think this is the Cipriani. There's another one that is actually, and you know what's funny? I had a small inkling intuition
Turn right
in me that says go to the one on 42nd Street. Yeah, ain't nothing going on over here at this Cipriani. And I would have thought it was here because this I thought was the bigger one. We're going to the other Cipriani. Let me pull over and put in the Elizabeth. We got somewhere else to go. I call my GPS Elizabeth. Hold on. Yeah, this ain't the one either because ain't no traffic over here, and that's how I know ASAP Rocky ain't over here either. It's a little hard to see the road. I've noticed that about my experience while driving at nighttime, and it's a little harder when it's raining and slick outside, which it is right now. It's a little wet out here, so the lights hit a different way, and I was making a right turn, and I thought I saw a biker on my right. It wasn't it was nobody. I saw something, and look at me, I was about to stop at a red light that's the next block down. So to other drivers, I might look like I'm drunk, but the reality is I can't see too well. So after we try and see about this one last location, we going straight home, and we're not taking the highway where people like to zoom and speed. We are taking the back road, Park Avenue or Madison Avenue, all the way up to the bridge. You know what? I'm done. There must be another Cipriani. I don't understand. We're going home. Nothing is here at the Grand Central one. I'm so sorry to this gas, to y'all, the gas in the car, y'all, to y'all, to my dad, because my dad's worried that I'm out still by myself. He's like, please be careful. Ain't nothing going on over here either. What other Cipriani? What was they talking about? Okay, bye. I got an idea. We're gonna go to the Mark where all the stars are staying and make. Oh, I see flashing lights. Baby, we're going to drive. We're just going to drive by and see if we're allowed to drive by. You know what I mean? We don't want to cause too many problems. Okay, yay, you're going to the far left. Wonderful. Yes. Oh, I'm excited because I've just been looking for something. Something to show y'all. on the way home. All right. But they got barricades and everything around here. Let me show you. See, they got the barricade right there. And I saw the flashes going off up yonder, over there, past this light. So we gonna see. We gonna see. What is that? Bitch, I thought that was a headrest. Oh my God, I got scared. Well, we're behind a garbage truck. Security guard made it seem like I can go through, but he thinks I'm part of this team. No, I don't want to be in this mess. And why are you inching up? I failed at being a car paparazzi. I got scared because I got closer to the barricade and it looked like they was going to ask me questions, and then I got scared. I backed up and I pulled out because I ain't trying to get yelled at or look stupid. They're going to know I wasn't supposed to be there. I don't have no badges and things. I don't have nobody to pick. I could have said somebody, but I don't know. I don't have a badge. And honestly, I think everyone who's in that vicinity, who's over there, they have an actual mark pass. Yeah. You know what? Imagine what next year is going to look like for me. Like, how am I going to be doing Met Gala next year? I'm so curious. I'll be over there at the mark. They have good food too. Well, I felt like we had a little bit of an adventure, didn't we? We went out clubbing. We never do that. What? Oh, it's been a long time. But yeah, now we're on Rocky Road, Madison Avenue. What's going on with your roads, beauty? Oh, hell no. They got to put this back on. Where is your skin at? Oh my, it's like, this feel like I'm driving on the mountain in Aruba over boulders. This was very chaotic. Excuse me, I'm not drunk. I swear I'm not drunk. I just breathed in too much. There's no fresh water in here. Anyway, I swear I don't drink liquor. I'm actually really sleepy. I feel so chaotic. I feel very chaotic right now, and I'm very sorry. Let y'all go to bed, and we'll pick this thing up either tomorrow or the next vlog, child, because I don't know. The next vlog. I'll see you on the next vlog, next episode. Thank you so much for watching my crazy ass. And, yeah. Next time I'm going to pick y'all up, and we're going to talk about the actual looks. And I think the video will be out the same day as this vlog because I don't want to waste no time. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye, cookies. Ooh, Lord. Child.